Gtownogloc, passion for greatness, believe that, you know what I'm saying? Well, come back to the next topic, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? To this topic, we're gonna talk about, you know what I mean? Separation is weakness, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I mean? When we talk about the black race, you know what I mean? And the way we are to one another, you know what I'm saying? The way we deal with one another, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like most of us we like to go alone, you know what I mean? And we like to really we don't like to come together and we don't like to work together, you know what I mean? And we don't really like believe in one another's vision, you know what I mean? And we don't really because these are things too, you know what I mean? When someone wants to start something with you, you know what I'm saying? Involving in his business to for you to start something for you to you want your help to, for you to build something. Sometimes most of us we don't see the vision, you know what I mean? And then you know what I mean the fine thing when the person make it, then you really want to come in the boat, jump in the boat now. But when he was starting from the beginning, ask you to help him to build this thing, you know what I'm saying, the brand or whatsoever, the business, you didn't see the vision. You know, last minute you want to jump in the business. These are things too, you know what I mean? We don't come together and work together with one another to build a team, you know what I mean? To start a business together, you know what I mean? These are the problem in our community, you know what I mean? That's why we fall easily because we like to go alone, you know what I mean? Once you like to go alone, you know what I mean? You're gonna be killed easily. We are gonna fall easily, you know what I mean? Because you know what I mean, the funny thing that you know what I mean, these are things we have to change in our mindsets really, you know what I'm saying? To change our mindsets, not to think like that, you know what I'm saying? We gotta learn to really start to think in a way where we could come together and unite together and work together and build solutions, organizations, businesses, you know what I'm saying? That you know we can for we to so we can help our own self, you know what I mean? Because when we can come together and do those kind of things, you know what I mean? Like I said again, it help us solve a lot of solutions, a lot of our own problems, you know what I'm saying? That which because a lot of us now we crying and so most of us the most struggle that we have in our community is because we are not united, you know what I'm saying? The killings and the the injustice, you know, in this people's in the other race system, you know what I mean? Because you know what I mean, you have to understand that these are the problems, you know what I mean? And we so have this self-hate for some for one another, you know what I'm saying? That's the another problem too, you know what I mean? We gotta really stop that selfish shit, you know what I'm saying? We gotta really come together, look one another as a brother and sister, you know what I mean? And because you know the problem is we separated, our family situation is separated, you know what I mean? Our business situation is separate, our financial situation, our even our community is separated, you know what I mean? So you can even call us to say that this is a black community, you know, because if we as a black community, then we be having businesses in our community, we will be having our own restaurant or what kind of a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? Because of course individually there's a lot of people who's trying to make something happen for the black community, but at the end of the day that's not we need more, you know what I mean? We have to try to unite to one another, you know what I'm saying? Support one another's businesses, because that's really important, you know what I'm saying? If we can come together and if we could do those things, you know what I'm saying, it's easy to us to we could try we could take over in a in a day, you know what I'm saying, if you just do that, you know what I'm saying, we will be powerful, you know what I'm saying, because and this the problem too why we're talking about a lot of people of us talking about this kind of things because we have to think about the next generation, you know what I'm saying? Things that why we because our generation is gonna take over this shit. They wanna see that we have to live a good we have to really show them a real a good example how things should be, you know what I mean? Because if you telling if you have a child in this world, and then he comes in this world and see that your people are not together, and he start to suffer by the other race. It's really not. It don't look good, what I mean? Because these are things, what I mean. We will pay that's why we gotta try to pay the price now and come together and work together and build together and unite. You know what I'm saying? And try to lift one another up too as a brother and sister. I mean, this is really important. We have to look one another as gods. So we can support one another. And the most important thing too, we have to learn to trust one another. Because this is another problem too. We don't trust one another so much. You know what I'm saying? We always look one another like this person's gonna deceive me. You know what I mean? We have to learn to trust one another. Because are you gonna trust the enemy? Would you rather go trust the enemy instead? You know what I'm saying? So you should try to trust your own people. Learn to trust yourself and learn to trust your own people. You know what I mean? This is important to do. Because the funny thing is like the enemy know that we are separated people. You know what I mean? That's why he's causing a lot of pain in our lives. You know what I mean? He's killing us. We are suffering. You know what I'm saying? We have injustice. We don't have fair justice in the system. You know what I mean? Our family, the family, and and even in the relationship system, the husband, the wife is calling police in the husband, and the man is calling police in the wife. The man is going to jail. You know what I mean? So all those things. You know what I mean? These are problems. That the enemy knows that we cannot take care of our own selves. Because if we could see if we could see the fault that we do, that should help us unite, so we can be stronger as a people, and can, because if we could do those things, we could help one another, we can have our own lawyers that can back us up, if certain things happen, we could have people that our organization that can that can organize us and discipline us and try to show us how to own our own businesses and restructure ourselves and build our own community, what I'm saying, because a lot of races have their own community and other and businesses, so why can't we start from that for our own self, so we can solve a lot of solutions that is going on in our own community. You understand me? So we should try to come together and we should try to unite, because separation is weakness. Like I said again, the enemy knows that we're separated, so he could do whatever he wants to us because none of us is standing up, We try that Black Lives Matter all the time, but that's not helping, man, because when you're financially, if we're not strong, that's to tell us like, we have a problem, we don't have our own banks, we don't have, organizations that we can come together and say, this we have to start to do for our people, you're gonna support, stand up for our people, and we don't have a lawyer that can always fight for us, you know what I'm saying? Because we always go to this other race to beg them for help, you know what I'm saying? So it's sad to say that, that's why we always have unfairness, in their system. So, my people, we gotta try to come together and unite, So tune into this video. It's your boy, Gtownogloc, passion for greatness. Be later.